Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
On May 29, 1984, as the red number 9 of Ted Williams and number 4 of Joe Cronin hung on the facade below the Jimmy Fund sign, Ted stood up at the ceremony and boomed enthusiastically, "One of the great breaks I had in this game was that I got to play for a manager like Joe Cronin." He further said, "As far as I'm concerned, Boston has the greatest fans, and I salute you." The Red Sox came up with 3 runs in bottom of the 9th inning to defeat the White Sox, with a walk-off 4-3 win on May 29, 1970. Down 3-1, Luis Alvarado drew a walk. After Wilbur Wood came in, Jose Santiago came in as a pinch hitter and hit the first pitch he saw on a line to left field for a hit. Mike Andrews battled Wood in a long at-bat and won by getting walked. Billy Conigliaro, with the bases loaded, seemed to be having a difficult time flinging his bat at the knuckleball, but Billy eventually lined a single to left center that scored 2 runs to tie up the game, moving Andrews over to third. There wasn't any messing around with Yaz, so Wood walked him intentionally to face Jerry Moses. Jerry then slammed a hard ground ball down the third base line, and it skidded over the bag into left field, bringing in Andrews with the winning run. On May 29, 1952, Boston Braves scout Dewey Griggs signed Indianapolis Clowns outfielder Henry Aaron to a contract. Unfortunately for Boston fans, they would never see Hank play a game for the Boston Braves, who moved to Milwaukee the next season. The Red Sox split a doubleheader with the visiting Philadelphia A's at Braves Field on May 29, 1932. It is the last time the Red Sox would play a regular season game there. With the lifting of the ban against playing Sunday baseball at Fenway Park because of a nearby church, the Sox would now be able to play all their Sunday games at home. Washington and the Red Sox split a doubleheader on May 29th in 1922. The second game was a wild affair and alternated the lead. Shane O'Collins contributed the web gem of the day by jumping and making a one-handed catch of a ball going over the right field bleacher fence. The game then went into the 11th inning, and Washington scored the go-ahead run. Now down a run, the Red Sox came up in the bottom of the inning, and George Burns led off with a double. Del Pratt brought him home with a base hit and took second on the throw. Shawano got to play the hero again when he smashed a line drive that bounced off the scoreboard, scoring Pratt with the walk-off winning run, 9-8. Finally, on May 29th in 1914, the Red Sox were in Washington for an exciting doubleheader. In the first game, Walter Johnson managed to pull out the 1-0 victory in a pitcher's duel with Sox rookie pitcher Rankin Johnson. The second game was quite different, as the back-and-forth game was tied at the end of 9, 4-4. In the top of the 10th, Washington scored a run to take the lead. Then in the bottom of the inning, both Bill Carrigan and Clyde Engel drew walks. After 2 were out, Everett Scott smashed a single to left that tied things up again. Duffy Lewis, up next, hit a slow ground ball to shortstop, George McBride, who threw quickly to first base. But Chick Gandil pulled his foot off the bag, and that allowed Engel to come home with the winning run, 6-5.